These are some of the easiest outdoor DIYs I've ever done, but somehow they make everything look so much more expensive. And it got me thinking, it's kind of the idea that all the little things really do add up. Because it's not always about the big, overwhelming changes that make the biggest difference. Sometimes it's just a few small updates that completely transform how something feels. So today we're doing a few simple projects that are quick, affordable, but together they completely elevate the space. But first, a big thank you to Arzopa for partnering with me on this episode. Okay, so for this first project, we're kind of going to spruce up my curb appeal just a bit. It's just gotten tired over some time. And you know me, I am a serial plant killer.
The truth hurts.
And so it's looking a little tired. So some of the bushes are doing fine, you'll see in just a second, but some of them are a little dead. So the first thing we're gonna do though is I found these white planter pots from Pop Shelf. I don't know if you've ever been to Pop Shelf, but it's a really fun store, and these little planters were $15, which already is a great price. $15 for the size that they are is great. But on the day that I happened to go there, they were on a 50% off sale. So I was able to snag these for $7.50, which was like an absolute steal. I really like the white. However, it doesn't really match what's going on my exterior of my house. So I personally decided to go ahead and spray paint these, and of course they needed to be black. And the reason why is because I already have some planters on my front porch that are black. I have black windows, I have a black front door, and I am going to bring in some white. It's just gonna be in a different way. So I went ahead and spray painted these black. I did it one side and then I flipped them upside. And this is one of those little things that takes almost no time, but it already starts to change the whole look just by spray painting. And that is the case. Paint does wonders. It always does. And while they were drying, I went ahead and prepared my garden beds. Okay, so I needed to fix these garden beds up. As you can see, I have two bushes that were like doing pretty good. They were not the same size, but they were not dead. However, like every other bush was dead. On the left side and on the right side, there was one that just won't stay alive. And then my cute little topiary, as I showed you in the last episode, is dead. And so it was just time. And then we had thrown some white pebble that we didn't end up using for like a little project out front in the garden beds, and it was just not working for me. So we're gonna cover that up in just a second. But so I flipped out all of the dead things, and then I straightened out all the edging bricks, because after time it shifts and it gets bumped, and like it just needs occasionally straightened out. And so that's what I did. And you'll notice that my husband's truck is in the way for part of this project. He was not at home and he had the keys to the truck, so we're working around it today. So it's okay, we still got the job done. So yeah, I had to clip out that little topiary. It was so cute when I planted it, and it just became like really dead. So I have a plan for there. So we needed to cover up the white stones, and I got some black mulch, and I think just the black mulch really pops off of my house, and so it was just the right way to go. It's $2 a bag. It's super affordable, and I just spread that out really generously, and that alone made a huge difference. So now that we've got all the bushes torn out, the edges straightened out, and the black mulch, it's just already looking so good. And once you start stacking a few of those small changes together, it really adds up faster than you think. So then I brought our now dry planters and I placed them where I wanted them, and then I filled them up with garden soil, because I found that that's a really inexpensive way to fill the pot instead of using foam, even though we're using faux flowers. And stay with me, I know that there's all my gardening ladies out there, I'm probably really deeply offending you, and I'm not trying to. This is just the stage of life that I am in right now, and they've gotten really good, so I hope you'll forgive me if you plant fresh stuff, it's obviously always better, but the stage of my life that I'm in right now is just too busy to really spend a lot of time on it. And I want my carpet pill to still look beautiful, so we're gonna go with this. So I found these white geranium, like trailing geranium plants that are like Martha Stewart brand at Home Goods. And they are 2 in a pack, so I just split them apart and I put them in the front of the planters and had them like draping out the front. And then I found some round cedar bushes off of Amazon that are faux and UV resistant. Now I like the cedar because the faux cedar looks actually like it could be real, whereas like the boxwood is not so much. It looks a little bit more fake, but the cedar stuff really looks convincing. So that's one of the reasons I went with that. But also I kind of have a Mediterranean look, and I think that the cedar really fits in with that. So I then put that in all of the pots in the center of them, and I was really liking how that looked. Now you'll remember that little space where we have the topiary. I had to put something there, so I got a little planter pot there, filled that with soil as well, and then put in one of these little cedar trees as a temporary placeholder. I actually have one, like a taller spiral one in order, but it wasn't going to get here in time, so that's just like a little placeholder. And I think that that's going to look really cute out front and really have a really cute impact on that space, because it's like it needs its own little thing, I think. And so that's it. And now looking at it, nothing I did was complicated at all, but together it feels completely different. It's beautiful, it's classy, it's stunning, and I just love it. And I know that it's all faux, but I still think it looks good, and you'll have to let me know what you think in the comment section below. Could it pass, or do you think it looks a little cheesy still? So it won't hurt my feelings because I like it and I'm okay with that. Okay, we are gonna take a quick pause from the project because I just have to tell you about the Arzopa digital frame. And with Mother's Day coming up, I actually think this is just such a meaningful gift idea. I'm totally getting one for my mom, and she's going to absolutely love it. You can even preload it with photos before you even give it as a gift. So when it's opened, everything is already there and waiting. It just feels really thoughtful and personal. Now, if you're like me and you don't live near your mom, you can send photos straight to her frame right from your phone. She gets to enjoy new photos in real time. And with the family account, the whole family can share their special moments too. I just love how seamlessly it fits into my decor. The scale is honestly one of my favorite things. It's a full 14-inch screen, so it actually feels like a statement piece instead of something small that just disappears on a shelf. And the champagne gold frame is so pretty. It really looks like something you'd find in a boutique home store, and like the brightness of the screen is beautiful. What I love most though is how easy it is to use. I can open up the app on my phone, tap a photo, and it shows up on my frame almost instantaneously. There's no cords to upload things, no memory cards. It's just really simple. It all runs from the app. And it has unlimited cloud storage, which I really appreciate because you're not always dealing with subscriptions or running out of space. You can just keep adding photos over time. I'm so excited about this. It's like a digital scrapbook. Now, I've already moved it around a few times. I've put it in the kitchen, the entryway, my bedroom, the living room, and it just really works everywhere. And I just wanted to kind of move it around and see where I liked it the best, but it really feels like a part of the styling. When you get that added movement of the photos, it makes the whole space feel even warmer. As I mentioned before, the photo quality is absolutely beautiful. It fills the entire screen, no awkward borders, and it automatically adjusts whether your photo is horizontal or vertical, which makes everything look really clean and intentional. If you want to check it out, I'll have the information and I'll have it linked for you in the description box below the video. Seriously, you are going to absolutely love it. Okay, so now let's get back to the projects. Okay, we are going to make a simple planter table. So this is another one of those projects that's really simple on its own. So all you're going to need is 2 planter pots. I got 2 black ones because that's what works with my decor, but you can do this with literally any pot you want. It is such a disaster in here. Don't judge. I'm gonna get to it. I've actually worked on it a little bit. That's how bad it was. So here we go. Face one upside down. I use liquid nails because that's really good in the exterior environment. It's a little bit more sturdy. And then you flip the other one right side up. And it makes this cute little urn-shaped figure. Okay, but we're not gonna stop here. So I got a wood round at Home Depot. I got my planter pots at Home Depot. You could get them from the Dollar Tree. I just happened to be at Home Depot getting some other supplies, and so I just picked them up there. And so I got a wood round and I stained it in a Kona brown gel stain. It's something that I already had on hand from my dining table, and so that made it real simple for me, and I just wiped it on the top and the bottom and let that fully dry. All right, we're gonna stain this, and I am so glad I have my Aaliyah nitrile gloves to protect my hands. They're thick, they're sturdy, and they're amazing, so we're gonna put some on. And you know, it's those little extra efforts of adding one more layer, one more detail, it all adds up. Okay, so once our stain was dried, somebody's doing their yard work. It's very summertime. Yes!
Summertime.
I hope you don't mind it, and hopefully it's not too loud in my microphone, but that's okay. So I took it out back in my backyard and I took a matte clear coat, a matte finish. I didn't want it to be shiny, but you could if you wanted to. It's what I had on hand, and I did a generous coat on the sides and the top and made sure it was sealed, because we're gonna be putting things on top of it and it's gonna be outside. So I think sealing it is a good idea. It's those little extra efforts, adding one more layer, one more detail, that usually makes something go from just fine to feeling really put together. So you'll notice it's right here, and I put the lamps that we did in the last episode. If you haven't seen that episode, you have to go check it out. There's a lot of really fun ideas, including this really adorable lamp post lamp that I have out here. And then I put a little greenery, and then I put a little coaster with a drink out here because I really love to come out and sit in this space. It's one of my really happy places. It's protected from all of the elements. It's nice and cool. So I really love coming out here and hanging out. And so speaking of the coasters, these are like a Mackenzie Childs dupe that I found at Ross just recently. A stack of 4 of them for $5.99. If you did the Mackenzie Childs version, it is about $100 for 4, I think. And so the biggest difference I noticed is that these squares are a little bit smaller, so, but I can live with that. For those kinds of savings, they're still super, super cute. So that's what I'm gonna be using out here. But overall, I really love this as a cute little end table. The one that I had out here before was looking a little tired. And so this is nice, easy, affordable little new end table, and I love it. And I hope you enjoyed that project as well. And again, it didn't take much effort at all, but it adds so much to this patio. All right, a big chunk of you haven't subscribed to the channel that watch on a regular basis. Could you just check and see? And if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button so that YouTube will know to deliver these videos to you. I really appreciate it. It helps my channel more than you know. And I just am so grateful to all of you that have subscribed already and who do support my channel. I love you guys. This next project is so easy, you're gonna be like, does that even count as a DIY? But I'm gonna count it. So you may remember this lamp base from a previous episode where I picked this up from a thrifting adventure, and I took it apart and I turned it into like an accessory stand that you could use. So it was like an interior thing. Well, I knew that I might want to change it up, so we're gonna use it for this project as well. So I already in my stash is like out of control, people. I need a purge. It is like chaos. So needless to say, my decluttering is going slow. So I need to work on that still, but I had this in my stash, and anyways. So it was the wrong color for this, so I decided to just spray it black to match the lamp base. Black is a common theme. I hope you like that color, but if you don't, you can pick whatever color that sings to your soul. So anyways, I sprayed it on the outside black and made it match the lamp base. Again, took some liquid nails, squeezed that onto the lamp base, put our planter pot on top of it, and it was done. And then I filled it up with some UV resistant petunia flowers that I kind of have all over the place. I have them out front, I have them over there, over on our tall planter project that we did on last episode that was beautiful, by the way. And so now we have them behind me on the table right here. Isn't that cute? Like, I mean, I don't know if this will work for dinner, but maybe it would because it's kind of taller, so maybe like you can still see people from it, but if not, we'll just take it off at dinner time. But I love this. This one might be the simplest project of them all, and it's funny how even something this simple can still make a space feel a little bit more thoughtful and beautiful, in my opinion. And that's really the pattern with all of these projects today. What I love about projects like these is it's just such a good reminder that things don't have to be big or overwhelming to make a difference. It's just really those small efforts, the little improvements, the things that take just a few little extra minutes to do. And it's not just in our homes, it's in our relationships, it's in our work, it's in the way we show up every day. Those little things add up over time in ways we don't always see right away, but they matter. And even just getting 1% better a day, one small step at a time, it eventually creates something really meaningful. So whether it's in your home or it's in your day-to-day life, those little things are never wasted. They are actually what change everything. A big thank you to Arzopa for partnering with me to bring you this episode. Go check out their digital frames. I have all of the information in the description box below. You'll love them, and it's a great gift idea. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, here's another one that I think you'll like as well. And in the meantime, I just want to remind you that you are powerful. We'll see you next time. Bye.